Hi, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of the Tiny Brains podcast. I'm Kevin Joyce, CEO at Tiny Brains, and with me is Peter Graham, the Brigadier of Brains. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Kevin.
So, what we do on this podcast is we take a look at the biggest stories in XR from the previous week. And today we're going to jump in with a bit of a rumor slash leak slash it's probably true.
It's probably true. Yeah, because it comes from a serial leaker called Luna, who we've mentioned before on this podcast, and has quite a good reputation for leaking tidbits of information, like a lot from Meta. And they have released new images and video of some smart glasses and a wristband. Now, we know Beta's been working on wristbands, and we know Beta's been working on smart glasses. Earlier in the year, there was talk of two smart glasses coming, one which was codenamed Hypernova, and one which we had rumors of, which was Oakley. Well, the Oakley one has now been confirmed, and the Hypernova one is supposed could possibly be these ones. These are currently basically Luna data mined one of their Meta's recent releases and found this what's called Meta Celeste, which is a pair of smart glasses with a screen on them. They're a high-end pair, and they kind of look like we expect that they might be coming in, Meta Connect sort of timeline. I would have said, because tell me if I'm wrong, Kevin, but normally around this time of year, we have had from previous Connects, we have had leaks around July time for quests, all the different quests, and it has been around this sort of time, hasn't it?
Pretty much. Now, looking at the device, it lines up with everything that we have spoken about on this podcast, everything that we've heard within the industry. Everything points to this being probably true. Um, and for me personally, I do think that the wrist controller. So just to clarify for people who aren't aware, the wrist controller basically it enables the glasses to track your hand movement, not in space, but in terms of reflexive on itself. And this is a significantly better way of measuring gesture inputs than relying on cameras because comparing to the Vision Pro, for example, the Vision Pro has cameras in lots of places because of the form factor, whereas smart glasses like this simply cannot host as many cameras to track your hands. So this is a wrist controller in this way, coupled with what limited camera tracking it does have, is a much more reliable way of measuring input. And I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, yeah. There's been lots of advancements in these sort of wrist-based gesture controllers. Not We've not seen many, but they may start appearing. And this latest leak says these glasses and controller should arrive or possibly arrive by the end of 2025.
I have seen many wrist-based controllers over the years. How many of them came to market is a different matter.
Yeah, exactly. And also, these aren't going to be cheap. These glasses are rumored to be around the 1,000 to $1,400 mark. So
So, all you Tiny Brains podcast watchers out there, Christmas time is coming. Thank you very much. I'll give you my address if you reach out to me. But yes, I'm all for this device. We have talked all year long so far. It's only July, but all year long about the stepping stones that AR needs to take. And this is another one, the next big one. On board screens, gesture control. Yes, please. 100%. I'm there.
yay!
Okay. So moving on, we mentioned the Vision Pro just now, and now we're going to talk about it a little bit more with more rumors.
Yes, these are more rumors once again from a different leaker source. Well, this guy's a tech analyst, quite well renowned for talking about supply chains. That's where he gets a lot of his information from in terms of the supply chains and what's actually moving around the world. And this has all to do with Apple and five different products, if I count this correctly, all around XR, smart glasses, and Vision Pro. So let's break this down bit by bit. Firstly, supposedly there's going to be an update to the current Vision Pro. That will go into mass production towards the end of this year, about around sort of Q3, so very, very soon. That will see the update go from the M2 chip currently powering it to the more modern M5 chip. So that'll just keep it current more than anything else. Yeah, it's not too exciting, but it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade more than anything else. Uh, Kev, do you want to chime in on that at all?
I think a significant boost in terms of processing power, but yes, it's not going to change anything for the casual observer, but the casual observer is not buying this device. So, yeah.
Not at all. Uh, and then you have the Vision Air. Now, this is again something that's been speculated for a little while. Going to be lighter than roughly about 40% lighter than the Vision Pro, and we have a rumored arrival date as such, Q3 2027. Well, you can pick that from the air, but maybe this analyst has gone, well, this is where all the hardware is coming together, and this is when it's going to come. So we'll wait and see. The Air will be, it'll have less features than the current Pro, and it's supposed going to be. Oh, well, we expect it to be more consumer budget friendly. I would expect. It's maybe $1,000 cheaper
Yeah, I was going to say budget friendly. No,
in the scheme of things of Apple.
yes, I'm imagining that we'll get down to high-end MacBook prices soon enough.
Yeah, yeah. And in terms of high end stuff, Apple Vision Pro 2. Two. Oh, there's a two on there, Arnold. Supposedly in holiday two of 2028 with a full redesign, less weight, new Mac chips and all the rest of it. Uh,
So, my take on this whole rumor here is that Apple for VR have now become what Microsoft is for traditional gaming. In that today it's alive and well, tomorrow it'll be dead. The day after it'll be alive and well. These rumors all year long about, oh no, they're not bothering Vision Pro anymore. No, they've got six Vision Pro headsets coming now. It's ridiculous, right? Pick and choose what you believe here. I
exactly.
personally believe the Vision Pro was never meant to shift 10 million units. It was a stepping stone. In the same way that I always say that the first iPhone was not successful, it was the iPhone 3 with the launch of the App Store. I genuinely believe that Apple will invest in the long-term future of this industry and this market, XR, and the Vision Pro was not meant to be the everyone buys this device and wears it all the time. It was meant to be that first step in a small niche to an audience that wanted it. And I think they're doing all right with that.
So far, so good. Now let's get on to your favorite subject, Kev, smart glasses.
Yeah, more.
And more particular, Apple smart glasses. It feels like Apple's playing a bit of catch up at the moment because there's a lot of smart glasses coming out from a range of different companies, and it feels like Apple is maybe slightly lagging behind a little bit. But yes, they have supposedly some smart glasses are set to arrive in around Q2 2027, and these are going to be like the Meta Ray Bans and all the rest of it. There's no going to be no display. It's going to have AI built in, you know, audio capabilities and the rest of it. So these are going to be bog standard smart glasses a couple of years after all the rest of them have had their time in the sun.
Well, I mean, you say this, but Apple traditionally are late to market with everything. Well, Apple's method of conquering markets is waiting until there isn't already an audience, then packaging the same product in a shiny box.
Apple
So, you
doesn't
know,
it, really?
they don't need to do anything. They put an Apple logo on and make it white or glossy black, and then sell it for twice as much.
Very,
Fine. This is
very,
this is their MO.
very true. And going beyond just normal smart glasses, the Apple XR glasses, which is a lot of the tech that we're looking forward to from Meta and other companies, actual proper AR glasses with color displays and AI features. 2028 for that one is the rumor at the moment. So note all
So
this down and see if any of this comes true.
2028 will be clashing with Orion at that point. Meta's Orion, maybe.
Could well be, could very well be, yeah.
So, Apple, thank you very much. We love your products, and we hope that some point in the future you decide to release some of them.
We'd love to see them.
But now on to one that is being released, that is shipping via new VR hardware that you can actually buy.
Yes, that's why we thought we'd better include something that was a bit more tangible in this podcast. Big Screen Beyond 2, which was officially announced earlier this year and went on early pre-orders in March, has now begun shipping to those buyers. It had a little bit of a hiccup, uh, sort of April time. When it was announced that there was a flaw in the PCBs, so they had to like slightly delay the manufacturing. But over the next few weeks, those early adopters should be getting their nice orange or crystal clear big screen Beyond 2 um, headsets. If you are ordering now, if you've ordered after sort of from May onwards, expect your orders to actually arrive later on, probably towards the end of August as they catch up with all these orders. But it's nice to see that these are coming out, and these are quite snazzy, very lightweight PC VR glasses. So you do need the Steam VR base stations if you don't have them, and they don't come with controllers, so you'll need to buy some index controllers or something along with them. So that there are a few accessories that you'll need, but people have been raving about these because they are very small, very lightweight, and quite comfortable.
Yes, this is a core VR market headset made for the core VR audience. It is not supposed to rival the Quest or anything similar to that. They are not expecting huge multi-million sales numbers, but it is a performant headset that is in a very small form factor. So for the core PCVR diehard, this is a good option.
Very, very much so. And also, they are doing a Halo mount as an additional accessory that has also been delayed.
Didn't hear
manu-
that.
Manufacturing has meant that I think the September release has now been pushed back a little bit into expected around October time. So there you go.
So for that one person you know that's buying this headset, that Halo mount is a good Christmas present coming down the line.
Nice. Cheers, Kev. Thanks.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. We always like to wrap up with a bit of gaming news, and we got a couple of stories for you now. So, Pete, what's going on?
Okay, so first of all, let's talk about HexWind. I've never heard of these guys, well, this game, but it was released in early access back in October and has just had an official 1.0 launch this past week. But who I have heard of is the developers, Charm Games. These were the peeps behind some of the early VR games like Form, and it was Twilight Path as well. Form I loved at the time, and this came out during the era that we particularly know, Kev, because it was a very experimental era for VR, and I thought Form was a great abstract title. But yes, Hexwind is more of a roguelite with slowdown elements, kind of like Super Hot. So yeah, it's now available on the Quest Store.
So, Charm, um, just gonna throw this one out there. We, as purveyors of VR, follow everything that happens in this industry, and we hadn't heard of your game until this week when you launched your 1.0. Maybe you want to reach out and we'll help you out with a little bit of marketing, maybe. Yeah. Wrapping up, we got another one, one that's causing quite a stir, in fact.
Yes, Laser Matrix by a developer called Breach has announced that they are set to launch this summer, I believe. Yes, this summer. And they are essentially a laser obstacle course. Mixed reality on Meta Quest. Move through lasers and try and hit a button at the end. Have you heard of something like this before, Kev?
Well, there is something that rings a bell. The key point here is that Laser Dance, which caused a big stir last year and was everywhere, and was it earlier this year? No, I think it was last year. And it was everywhere and super popular on social and so on, is set to launch in autumn or fall for our American friends. Whereas Laser Matrix, which has just been announced, it may well have been in development at the same time. I'm not putting any, suppositions on this,
Mm.
but the game that has just been announced, which is very similar to the one that caused a big stir last year, is coming sooner. It's launching earlier. So, Battle of the Laser Arenas.
Yeah, I see this as being especially with Meta pushing the mixed reality um, gameplay. I see. quite a few of these coming out.
I do too.
Laser Dance started the ball rolling, and I was like, yeah, sounds like a cool idea. We now have Laser Matrix. I'm expecting a few more. And down the same Beat Saber thing. Oh yeah, Beat Saber works. Let's all do it. Try it.
Yep. I expect the same. Yeah, you're on the money, Pete. This is going to be a trend for a short while. There will be one winner, and I don't know if Laser Dance will be it, sadly.
I don't know, but the developer Thomas Van Baal, he was the creator of Cubism, which was massively popular. So hopefully that will stand him in good stead when he eventually releases Laser Dance. But for
Depends how many people rush out to buy Laser Matrix first.
well, that's it. That's it.
We wish you the best of luck with Laser Dance. We hope it lives up to the uh, expectations that have been put upon it.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's all we got time for this week. If you would like to have any of your stories discussed on this podcast, or you see anything else that you think is interesting, feel free to throw it our way, and we'll see you all again next week.